Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode. I'm the Digital Educator Coach. Today, we're going to dive into the world of LinkedIn polls, a powerful tool to supercharge engagement for beauty and wellness professionals like you. We'll walk you through how to create polls, the benefits of using them, and even share a special offer to help you get started right away. So, let's jump in. So, LinkedIn polls are an effective way to spark conversations, gather feedback, and build relationships with your audience. They work wonders for beauty and wellness professionals because they allow you to showcase your expertise, helping you to understand your audience preferences, boost your overall engagement, and generate leads for your business. Now, let's see how easy it is to create a poll on LinkedIn. So to create your poll, obviously you want to sign in to LinkedIn. You want to sign into the correct LinkedIn account if you've got a couple of different LinkedIn accounts. And once you're in, you'll arrive on your dashboard, so your homepage, your main feed. So to start any type of poll or any type of posting, you want to click into this box where it says start here. Smooths out the way, and you click into the box, and then you will find options for polls. And what you're going to do, as you can see down here, if you hover towards these icons, you've got add a photo, add a video, the document, and then if you click on these three dots, you give you more options where you can click to add a poll, create a poll. So you click on to create a poll. And before you get started with your polls, you need to know what you're going to ask. Remember, these polls are kind of multiple choice ones. So the choices are there. It's not ones that they have to enter the information unless you refer them to the comments. So first and foremost, what is the question and what are the options that they have? So we have our 90 poll boosting questions that you can use. I've actually drafted my own. So I always do it before I go into creating a poll. You've got to be strategic when you're actually creating these polls. So I'm actually going to go and take you to the poll that I'm going to post directly today. So I'm just going to show you my poll is going to be all about career growth. How long should you stay in one role before pursuing the next? So this is going to be the question. And as you can see, the options are here. So I think I've got about six options, but I think it might only allow you up to four. So let's go back to LinkedIn. And I'm going to put my question here, paste that in. How long should you stay in one role before pursuing the next one? And then my options, as you saw on here, I have less than 1 year, but I think I'm only going to have four options. So what I'll do less than 1 year is one option. My next one, I might just do 1 to 3 years. Do it that way. Option two, and then just change up. And then option three will be 3 to 5 years. So to add another option, just click add option because it initially gives you two, 3 to 5 years. And my other option will be 5 years plus. So as you can see, it hasn't given me any other option to add more. So what I might actually do here is remove the 5 years plus because 3 to 5 years is quite long. And the other option that I really want is depends on the situation. And the reason why I want that is so that those that think it depends on the situation, they will then want to add a comment within the box. But as you can also see, it's given me a certain amount of characters that I can use. So it depends on the situation and role. So I might just remove it. So it depends on the situation and role. That way I fit within the character count. So that's that particular one. But what I also want to do, although we add the question in, and when you post a poll question, you then have a little section in your post where you can elaborate or direct your poll directly to a particular audience. So this is the poll itself. So now I'm just going to check everything is okay. How long should you stay in one role before pursuing the next level? Less than 1 year, 1 to 3 years, 3 to 5 years, or four, depending on the situation. And then you can put your duration. So you have up to 2 weeks. I usually do about 7 days for mine. So that's 1 week, and then it will click done. And then now this is when you want to kind of direct your poll to a particular audience and then give a bit more verbiage on here as well. So I'm going to say call in all beauty and wellness pros. That's my audience. And I'm going to say, when it comes to moving up the career ladder. So again, I've been quite specific. I want to direct this at my audience and give a little bit more context to the question, to the career ladder, and then it will stay like that. But what I also want to do, in regards to depending on the situation, I've got a little bit of text here. So it says, choose your option that best resonates your opinion. I'm not going to go that deep, but what I want to take is that if you feel that it depends, so this is a situation, this is the text that I want for the number 4 option. So it says, if you feel that it depends on the situational role, please select option 4, which I know what it is because we only have 4 options, and elaborate on your response in the comments because I want to have some engagement and some conversations going. So that's why I love this little part of when you're actually putting it in your post so you can elaborate a bit more. And what you might have noticed, I've got something called Grammarly up. So although I put in my questions, I like using Grammarly to make sure that it makes sense and I'm not kind of just adding more text when it's not needed. So now it's kind of changed it. So it's calling all beauty and wellness pros when moving up the career ladder. And then might just to answer, select your answer. And then I might just go, by the way, by the way, if you feel that it depends on the situational role, please select option 4 and elaborate on your response in the comments. So that's how my poll is going to look. I'm just going to remove any spaces. And that's how you do it. So what I want you to focus on is be very strategic when you're creating polls. What is it that you want to get out from your audience? Who is your audience? So your poll question can be very kind of very basic, answering the question, and then it's in your description that you can direct it to your specific audience that you want to answer the question. And then you also want to add a little bit more about adding in comments because you want engagement, not just people clicking on your options. But if it depends, those people that think it depends in this particular poll, they can elaborate in the comments. And I've given them that go ahead to be able to do that. So that's my poll. I'm just going to check everything is fine and I'm happy with that. I'm going to scroll down. And then once you're ready with that, you just view and make sure everything is as it should be. It's going to be 1 week. And then you can also add some hashtags, which I'm glad it reminded me, because your hashtags, although LinkedIn is not a big platform for hashtags, they do work. Some people find your content because they use hashtags. So I'm actually going to use the hashtags that it's provided. It said beauty, wellness, and career, and it's gathered that from the question I've asked, and I love it. So again, you can see my Grammarly's come up, so I'm going to just do this and actually use Grammarly. So it says, if it depends on the situation or role, please select option 4 and elaborate on your response in the comments. So I've just used Grammarly. And then now I'm going to post it. And it's simple as that. Once you're ready, you post. And then you'll see instantly, just want to show you how that looks. You can see it right here. Tells you successful, post successful. You can view it, but I can see it on my screen anyway. And then as you can see here, calling all beauty and wellness pros, when moving up the career ladder, select your answer. So this is what they see first and foremost. It's good to be aware of the information that they actually see before they click on see more. So I made sure that the text that sits above that line is straight away calling them out and telling them what to do. And for those that want to view more, they will click it. And it says if it depends on the situation, so they get more. But they don't have to, but it's there. And then you'll see options that are available. And as you start getting people selecting their answer, you can then click on results. So that's exactly how you create LinkedIn polls on LinkedIn that's going to get engagement with your audience. And it's very specific to the people that you want involved in answering your question. And that's it. You've created a LinkedIn poll that will engage and captivate your audience. Now that you know how to create polls on LinkedIn, it's time to start engaging with your audience. And we have a perfect resource to help you just do that. Introducing to you the 90 poll questions to boost engagement for beauty and wellness pros. This valuable resource will provide you with expertly crafted poll questions that are specifically designed for our industry. So, to get your hands on this incredible 90 poll questions, click the link in the description. Act now and start supercharging your LinkedIn engagement today. Thank you for tuning in for today's episode on creating LinkedIn polls for beauty and wellness professionals. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more valuable tips and tricks to grow your business. Until next time, be polling and stay engaged.